Now I'm going little bit details in taxonomy. In taxonomy, there are two terms there. One is taxonomy and second one is systematics. Okay. It comes from two Greek words, taxis and second one is
Nomos.
nomos. Yeah. Taxis mean arrangement and nomos mean law. So taxonomy is the law of arrangement. Okay. Taxonomy is the theory and practice of classifying organisms. This is called as taxonomy. It is the theory and practice of classifying organisms based on the similarities and differences by following certain internationally accepted principles, laws, rules, and regulations. Okay. The definition says that the theory and practice of grouping individual into species, arranging the species into larger groups and giving those groups names, thus producing a classification system. Okay, please note down. These are the Greek words, taxis and nomos. This is the theory and practice of classifying, identification and classification and nomenclature. These all are comes in the taxonomy part. Okay. The term taxonomy was coined by A.P.D. Candolle in 1812. Father of taxonomy is
Carolus Linnaeus.
Carolus Linnaeus. Good. And what is systematics? The definition given by systematics by Carolus Linnaeus in 1737, the study of identification, taxonomy, nomenclature, including the classification of living organisms with regards to their natural relationship and study of variation and evolutionary relationship. So in taxonomy, we are just identification and nomenclature is done in taxonomy. In systematics, we have to classify them according to their ancestor relationship. That means here we are founding the relationship with their ancestors. This is called as systematics. So systematics include both taxonomy and the phylogeny. Phylogeny means the evolutionary relationship within the groups. Clear? The systematics include both taxonomy and it's searching for their phylogenetic relationship. Please note down. The study of identification, nomenclature, including the classification with regards to their natural relationship and variation in the evolution of taxa. In taxonomy, what we are finding, the similarity and dissimilarity among several groups. Suppose some fishes have two dorsal fins, some have single dorsal fin. By these contrasting characteristics, this is called as contrasting character. Some has 10 dorsal fin rays, some have 12 dorsal fin rays, some has 20 lateral line scale, some has 18 lateral line scale. These are the contrasting characters. Some color is gray, some color is dark. According to that, we will classify the organism and we will identify different species. This is called as taxonomy. In systematics, we are founding the evolutionary relationship among these different species, and according to that, we will classify them into several groups. So what are the duties of taxonomists and systematics? First is identification. Second is to derive a classification system. First, I have to identify which is the species. Then we have to give its classification, where this fish belongs, in which group. Next, we have to study their evolutionary link. Okay, that is we are telling na primitive fishes, modern fishes. That means primitive fish means they are the near to the ancestor. From their different species has evolved. Next is any taxonomical revision. If there is some mistake in identification, then we have to correct the identification. So it is called as revision of taxonomy. Can anyone tell any example of taxonomic revision?
सर जैसे एग्जांपल में आप बताए थे लेबियो रोहिता और कतला कतला का, तो अब लेबियो कतला बोलते हैं तो उसको भी कैसे?
Yes. Katla, first it was Katla Katla. Then comes Gibellion Katla. Now it is comes as Labio Katla. Why it is comes under different genus? According to their evolutionary relationship. The similarity of species in more similar than Katla genus to Labio genus. So there are more common characteristics there in Labio. So they comes under Labio Katla. This is the taxonomic revision. Thank you. Okay. So there are several types of taxonomies there. Sorry. Alpha taxonomy, beta taxonomy, and gamma taxonomy. Okay. Alpha taxonomy is we have to recognize the species, description, and naming. Simple thing. We have to identify the species, we have to give its description, and we have to name the species. This comes under alpha taxonomy. Okay. Beta taxonomy means arrangement of the species to any groups or any natural system of classification. Okay.
Yes.
वो जो स्पीसीज हम आइडेंटिफाई किए वो कौन सा ग्रुप में जाएगा? एक नया कार्प आइडेंटिफाई किया, so that carp will go to some family, some order, that is called as beta taxonomy. And gamma taxonomy is to search the intraspecific variation and the studies of evolution. Okay, that means we have to see the similarity among the species and from where they have evolved, or they have evolved, from which ancestor they have evolved, that we have to give in gamma taxonomy. But that means simple. First we will identify and naming alpha, we will give the species into any classification system beta, and we will search for this evolutionary relationship, that is gamma. Okay. Please note down the importance of taxonomy. These are some common things. Understanding about species, conducting biological research, provide catalog, it enhances our understanding of evolution, in developing museum. In India, first largest aquarium museum was built in Mumbai, Tara Porewala Aquarium. First museum or first aquarium, public aquarium in India in Mumbai, Tara Porewala Aquarium. There also no museum, no museum is there, na? So it is this is new college, so it is your duty to develop a museum. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Before passing out, you shall tell that these species are given or these specimens are identified by our batch, and one section will be there for each batch. One section will be there. They have identified this much of specimens and they have deposited this much of specimen. So this will be your asset in this college. After 10 years, 20 years, you will come and you will tell that these species are identified by us, and it is in your name, it will be written, na? Collected by and submitted by those students. So you can see your names. It will be good. Your assignment will be in this semester. We have one simple assignment, no more any hectic assignment. Each student have to submit one freshwater and one marine water fish in a glass jar. That will be uniform glass jar for entire batch. You will purchase when the corona situation will go, when the situation will improve. All the batchmates purchase for each student 2 glass jars, larger size, and bring one fresh water, one marine water. All will be different. Consult among your batchmates. Someone will deposit rohu, someone will deposit katla, someone will deposit singhi, magur. So many species is there. Freshwater. Each one have to submit different species on freshwater, and the marine water specimen will be provided from your. If we will not conduct any tour, so we have the specimen. We have to identify and you have to classify and you have to submit 2 glass jar containing one freshwater, one marine water species. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
The taxonomy, what we are generally doing, is called as classical taxonomy. Whatever we are identifying the methods, the common methods, that morphometric, meristics, counts, these comes under classical taxonomy. Okay. The oldest form of taxonomy concerned preliminary with the description, naming, and classification of organism based on their morphological characteristics. Okay. One is classical taxonomy is there. Second one is molecular taxonomy. We will do some genetic work, and according to that, we will identify. This is called as molecular taxonomy. Molecular taxonomy part will be taught by Mamta ma'am. She will describe the things how molecular taxonomy is doing. Both are like क्या बोलते हैं इसको एक दूसरे के परिपूरक है. Without classical taxonomy we cannot do molecular taxonomy, and without molecular taxonomy it will not complete. Okay. Phylogenetic nomenclature is the alternative rank based nomenclature applying defined from cladistics. Cladistics means phylogenetic relationship. From there we will identify. This is called as phylogenetic taxonomy. Okay. Numerical taxonomy is using mathematical principles. We are not using numerical taxonomy. We are generally doing classical and molecular taxonomy. This looks how an organism has evolved. That evolution relationship, how we are searching. This comes under phylogenetic taxonomy, or it is simply you are telling is gamma taxonomy. Okay. Cladistics means the Greek word clados, that means branch. In phylogenetic taxonomy, whatever we are doing is we are searching from one T branches is there, na? From one part they will several branches will occur. The first thing is the basic. From base, several branches are there. So cladistic means a method of classifying species of organisms into groups called the clades, which consist of an ancestor organism and all its descendant. Descendants means जो अभी उसके बाद से जो आता है, that is called descendants. Okay. A cladogram or a phylogenetic tree is a diagram used cladistics which shows the relation among organisms. Okay. A phylogenetic tree or a evolutionary tree is a branching diagram or T diagram showing the inferred evolutionary relationship among various biological species or other entities based upon similarities and differences in their physical and or genetic characteristics. The taxa joined together in tree are implied to have descended from a common ancestor. Let's see the diagram. T diagram is not in there. From one ancestor, several other. The left side diagram, bacteria, archaea, eukaryotes. See, from one, several branches is there. Na? This is called as which taxonomy? Cladistic taxonomy or gamma taxonomy. This is evolutionary tree or cladogram. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Whether it is difficult, whether it is clear or some difficulties is there.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. The periods of classification, we will give the classification into 5 periods. The first period is below Christ. There is the first is classification. At that time also classification is there. कौन किया था? Hippocrates. Hippocrates enumerated different kinds of animals. Aristotle was the father of classification. Father of classification is Aristotle. Father of taxonomy is Carolus Linnaeus. Okay. First, Aristotle was the father of classification. He described that animals can be characterized according to their way of living, their action, their habits. In below 383 BC, at that time, Aristotle told that any organism can be characterized according to their action, their habits, their body parts. However, he did not supply a consistent classification system of animals. Of all the pre-Linnaean means Carolus Linnaeus के पहले भी जो authors थे, the one who arrived the most natural higher classification was John Ray. John Ray was the first person who gives some clear some basic classification system before Carolus Linnaeus. Then whatever classification system we are following, that is called as binomial nomenclature. That means every species have one generic name, one species name. This is called as binomial nomenclature. That comes after Carolus Linnaeus classification. Before that, the names will not be taken. Okay. So after Carolus Linnaeus, the names are taken. Before the name, that will not consider for classification system. Okay. The second is the Linnaean period. Carolus Linnaeus, he was a Swedish naturalist. Carolus Linnaeus is called an important influence on the entire subsequent development of classification system. He is called the father of taxonomy. Father of classification is Aristotle. Father of taxonomy is Carolus Linnaeus. The books, whatever he written, is named as Systema Naturae. The 12th edition of this book, Systema Naturae, is taken as the first book for classification. Before 1758, no names were considered as scientific name. After this, the names are taken for classification. He followed Aristotle's idea of essential features of living things. Okay. So all the scientific names from today onwards, you will see every name bracket some author name is there. Okay. Those are called as taxonomist. Like Katla name is given by, anyone know who given the name Katla name?
Hamilton.
Huh? Sorry?
से कुछ याद.
This is called as Hamilton. One English fellow is there, Hamilton Buchanan. Hamilton 1822. That means in 1822 he has given the name. All the maximum corpse name was given by Hamilton Buchanan. 1822. No name you will find before 1758. If after that the classification was taken for consideration. Before the next class, all you please try to note down 10 taxonomist name. Okay, fish taxonomist. This is not an assignment, this is only some search Google and write, and I will ask each one have to tell one. This is one game like whoever will win, I will give one chocolate to him. That student, okay?
Okay.
Each one have to
Yes,
tell
sir.
one taxonomist name. That will not be repeated. At the end, who will be there? They will be the winner. Okay?
Yes, sir.
No cheating.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The third is after Linnaeus, there are several authors are there. Cuvier is there, Cantor is there. Then so many things are there. Hamilton is there, Cuvier, Cantor. Then your Fabricius is there. So many authors are there. Okay. These are all those things you have to remember. And this is not that much of important. The periods of these are not that much of important. Okay. Okay. Classification means ordering of organisms into groups based on their relationship. Aim of classification is single name for single organism. Universality means same naming for all. Here it is Katla means in America also it is Katla. In Europe also Katla. In Africa also Katla. In Bihar also Katla. In Jammu and Kashmir also Katla. Okay. Uniform name, a single name that will be acceptable worldwide. Okay. This is the main motive of classification. That means common names will be different. Here it is called as Katla. In Bengal, maybe different name is there. In Haryana, maybe different name will be there. But scientifically, one single name that is unique for each species, that is globally acceptable and should not change frequently. That doesn't mean today it is Katla, tomorrow it is Labio Katla, yesterday it is Cyanid's Katla. ऐसा नहीं होगा. It will not change frequently. Identification means placing the individuals into previously established groups. Okay. Nomenclature is Latin words. Taxonomy is Greek word. Nomenclature comes from two things. One is nomen, one is kaleir. Nomenclature name, kaleir means to call. That means to call any organism by a name. This is called as nomenclature. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is nomenclature? A tool by which names are given to the organisms so that communication becomes easier among biologists. Suppose Amit, Anisha, जो name है, दैट इज ग्लोबली, यहाँ पे भी तुम अमित हो और ग्लोबली भी तुम अमित नाम से ही जाने जाओगे, सेम लाइक दिस इज द मेन थिंग ऑफ nomenclature. Okay, so that will not create any ambiguity among the biologists, or communication becomes easier. This is the main thing of nomenclature. That means to call by name any organism is called as nomenclature, that is unique, universal and stable. Single name for single species that will not change frequently and it globally acceptable. Okay. Okay. ICZN I will discuss in next class. Okay. Okay, ICZN small thing is there. I will just. Okay, ICZN complete कर देते. Okay. In 1895, the International Commission on Zoological Nomenclature was formed. Okay, they published one code, International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. Okay, that is the Bible that we all have to follow. A system of rules and recommendation authorized by the International Congress of Zoology. It formed in 1895. The main objective of the code is to promote the stability and universality in the scientific names. Here it is 8 categories is there. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Domain, kingdom, phylum. That is previous. Now it is 15 categories. Subclass is there, superclass is there, suborder is superorder, superfamily, subfamily, genus, subgenus, species, subspecies. Like now it is 15 categories. Okay. Main categories are 8. Domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. It's called as KPC of GS. कुछ भी कह सकते हो, तुम याद रख सकते हो. किंगडम, फाइलम, क्लास, ऑर्डर, फैमिली, जेनस, स्पीसीज. ICZN का जो रूल्स है वो नेक्स्ट क्लास में डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके
Okay, sir.
ओके, आई एम एंडिंग टुडेस क्लास.
Okay, sir.
Any doubt is